Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now, this weekend.
Good evening and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 6. I'm Emily Haugen. The husband of House Speaker Nancy Pelosi is recovering in the hospital after being attacked at their San Francisco home. The suspect is in custody and faces charges including attempted murder. Wendy Gillette reports from New York.
For his wife, RP stated that he doesn't know who the male is, but he advised that his name is David and that he is a friend. RP sounded somewhat confused.
The dispatch call that brought police officers to House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's home in San Francisco was a bit unclear, but showed them the attack as it was happening.
Our officers observed Mr. Pelosi and the suspect both holding a hammer. The suspect pulled the hammer away from Mr. Pelosi and violently assaulted him with it.
San Francisco Police Chief William Scott also called the actions of the 911 operator life-saving.
Based on her experience and her intuition, she basically figured out that there was something more to this incident than what she was being told.
42-year-old David DePepe from Berkeley is in custody, accused of yelling, "Where's Nancy?" when he broke into the home early Friday, where broken glass was visible. Police say DePepe was intending to tie up Paul Pelosi and wait for his wife to arrive home. His social media posts show him spreading conspiracy theories about Holocaust denial, pedophiles in the government, and claims that Democratic officials run child sex rings.
Stolen elections, COVID being a hoax.
President Biden spoke about false claims as threats increase against lawmakers.
Every person of good conscience needs to clearly and unambiguously stand up against the violence in our politics, regardless what your politics are.
The speaker was in Washington at the time of the attack, so her house was not under police protection. Her office released a statement that said Pelosi underwent successful surgery to repair a skull fracture and serious injuries to his right arm and hands. She flew to California to be with her husband. Wendy Gillette, CBS News.
This is not the first time the Pelosi home has been attacked. It was vandalized last year with a pig's head, spray paint, and fake blood.
All right, here's a look at the radar scan right now. We have a clean sweep across the area. You can see that's going to make for clear skies across the Cooley region for tonight going into the overnight hours. High pressure is large and in charge. It's going to stay in control as we go into your Saturday, even your Sunday. We're going to see temperatures well above normal as we go into the remainder of the weekend into the first part of next week. Highs today, hey, there you go. Look at this. Low to mid 60s across the area. Eau Claire made it to 65. Black River Falls, same story in Sparta. La Crosse made it to 64. Viroqua made it to 63. And right now, we're seeing temperatures in the 60s, 50s, one place even in the 40s. Black River Falls checking with 47, 10 warmer in Sparta as well as Volk Field. Outside of now, look at that. Look at that beautiful sunset out there. We're at 59 degrees. Humidity's at 42. Winds are out of the south at 8 miles per hour. For tomorrow, here's a little bit of a sneak peek. We'll start the day off with partly cloudy skies. The clouds will increase as we go into the afternoon and evening hours. We'll see temperatures going into the upper 50s, low 60s again. Now, Emily, coming up in the first alert forecast, Halloween is on Monday. Now the question is, will Mother Nature give us a trick or a treat? I'll have that answer in a few minutes.
Dying to know.
Yep,
Thanks, Eric.
You bet.
Brave athletes walked, ran, and climbed the bluffs this morning. The Hickson 50 Trail Run returned today for its 8th annual event. Runners could go 5, 10, 25, or even 50 kilometers in the fall colors and gorgeous views. Some even got the chance to complete the Quick Trip climb, a nearly 500-foot ascent up the bluff. Organizers say that the race is a final fall hurrah before the snow falls.
It's been a fun event to do each year and to see all the people that come back for it. It's really just about community, getting people up here and enjoying kind of the last hurrah before winter.
If you missed the run today, it will be back tomorrow with over 350 participants. Proceeds from the event will go to help maintaining the trails. Western Technical College is giving a boost to the first responders of tomorrow. The school hosted a live burn exercise today to give high school students firefighting practice. All of this is part of WTC's firefighter training program, which gives high school juniors and seniors a unique chance for college credit. And today's activity gives them a chance to test what they know.
This really brings everything together that we've covered in the book. You know, what fire does, how the fire heats, the fire stratification. This really is the frosting on the cake, if you want to say, as far as getting them exposure to live fire.
And students say that hands-on practice makes a difference. The program will continue for another 6 weeks. Trick or Treat came a few days early today at Viterbo. The university's School of Education offered kids and their families a chance to enjoy Halloween treats and games. The event gives kids who don't feel safe trick-or-treating in their neighborhoods a chance to enjoy the holiday. Organizers say this year's event is a chance to start fresh after a break and boost a campus club.
We're kind of reestablishing it from COVID, so it's kind of nice to just restart the whole thing and get more people into Education Club.
A typical turnout for this Halloween event is around 500 kids. And here in downtown, the Halloween fun continued. Local businesses got in on the fun, handing out all kinds of treats to dressed-up kids. The trick-or-treaters say it was all about the simple things.
Trick-or-treating, getting comics,
Yeah.
getting candy,
Yeah.
and then eating it, and then having a tummy ache.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what it involves.
At least he's honest. All that downtown family fun wrapped up today at 2. Coming up on News 8 Now this weekend, one woman is setting out to help protect victims of violence with a lipstick. Her mission up next. And later, 1 in 4 people over 25 will have a stroke at some point in their life. For World Stroke Day today, what signs doctors warn people to watch out for. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
He pushed tax loopholes benefiting himself. Send him back, and he'll make things worse. Ron Johnson would let Wisconsin ban abortion, even in cases of rape, and said if you don't like it, you can move. He voted to raise the retirement age and wants to end guaranteed spending on the Social Security you earned.
Social Security is a legal Ponzi scheme, but that's exactly what it is.
Ron Johnson, still making it harder on us. SMP is responsible for the content of this ad.
The day before Halloween on Sunday, October 30th. It's Buzzy's 44th annual 12-hour sale. Get the best deals of the year. 12 hours only, 9 a.m. till 9 p.m. Furniture pricing has been drastically reduced with more than 50% off select products. Get a king-size Sealy mattress for the price of a queen. Plus, save $300 on select Tempur-Pedic mattresses and get a free gift with purchase. Come by the store or shop online. One day only at your locally owned Buzzy's Home Furnishings in Viroqua.
There's a reason big dental bills often come as a shock, because sometimes you don't realize what's not covered until you get the bill. That's why affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual is important. It can give you benefits that go beyond what you get from more limited coverage plans. Because no one likes a big dental bill, especially if you're retired or on a fixed income. For a free information kit, call or go online now. This isn't some discount plan or preventive-only coverage. This is real dental insurance that helps cover over 350 procedures, like cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, even dentures, at any dentist you want. Dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company helps cover preventive care, basic work, and major procedures, with no deductibles and no annual maximum. For your free information kit with all the details, call now or visit sendinfokit.com.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
A Las Vegas woman has created a new cosmetic she hopes will help women in a domestic violence situation or save them from a date rape drug. Paulina Bucca has the story.
Abusers are smart, and a lot of them are career criminals. They literally are in relationships in order to control and violate.
On what would have been her 72nd birthday, October 28th, Marsha Hoover is being remembered as an inspiration.
Our personal experience of actually the loss of my husband's mother. Her final words were actually on a 911 phone call. She was experiencing violence her entire life.
By her daughter-in-law, Joy Hoover, who launched a protective lipstick called SOS and an app for women who can't get the help they need.
We really truly believe if my mother-in-law had this product, that her life could have been saved. And so not only for her, but also for our little girls who are 5 and 9 years old, just to be able to go out and feel safe and confident.
In the app, you can find what looks like a regular cosmetics website. But with a press of a button, the safe mode is activated and you can customize instructions from you to a loved one or police that will send help in case of an emergency. Joy's version of a better future fits into one small compact lipstick. All you do is take one of these test strips, put a drop of alcohol on it, and it will tell you if your drink is safe.
2 lines is safe, 1 line is not safe. These drugs that are utilized are very easy to get, and if they are used, it only takes about 13 minutes for that drug to metabolize into the person's body. So what we know is that in 13 minutes, if someone's starting to feel off, they don't have a lot of time to call someone or to even figure out what's going on. You can right away actually push the button on the base, and this button is Bluetooth connected. It goes right to the app.
In the United States, every minute, 20 people get assaulted by their partner. That's according to the National Coalition Against Domestic Violence. Those same statistics also show 1 in 4 women and 1 in 7 men will be physically hurt by beatings, burnings, or strangulation by their partner. 1 in 10 women will be raped by their partner. Statistics that Joy says she can't stand around and do nothing about.
What we really want to do is stop this in its tracks. We know not every sexual and domestic violence occurs with drug facilitation, but we know it happens a lot. And so we really want to really see this from all sides of sexual and domestic violence. It's a nuanced issue.
In the United States, domestic violence hotlines reportedly receive nearly 20,000 calls a day. Hoover hopes that SOS will help drive down that statistic. Coming up next, it's Drug Take Back Day, why officers across the state are encouraging the community to drop off old medications, and how that benefits the community in more ways than one.
And in the world of weather, we have clear skies out there at this hour. How long will this nice and unseasonably warm weather last? I'll have the answer on the other side of the break. Stay with us.
Jerry here with Stockman's of Osseo, where hunting boots just arrived. Right, Patty? With a large selection of Rockies, Muck, Bog, Red Wings for men and women. And we'll be looking for you even in the boot department. Hey, she just gave me the boot.
Inflation's eating up all our savings.
Our home value is plummeting. Yet Biden and Mandela Barnes support a massive tax increase on middle-class families. Are you kidding?
Now Barnes supports hiring an army of IRS agents to audit working families. Who needs that headache?
How about Barnes starts worrying about paying his own taxes?
Wisconsin Truth PAC is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Fall Workwear event is going on now. We're your one-stop shop for quality boots and apparel, offering fair and honest prices on workwear to help your hard-earned dollars go further. Right now, get $25 in Carhartt bucks for every $125 you spend on Carhartt gear, including new colors of men's and women's Carhartt pocket tees and hooded logo sweatshirts. Plus, save on men's work and sport thermal base layers, starting at just $16.99.
Find value at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
It's Ford SUV season. Time to gear up for changing conditions on and off-road. Get great deals on our most capable lineup of Ford SUVs, including Ford Explorer and Bronco Sport. Both rated 2022 IIHS top safety picks, and both designed to give you greater confidence. Hurry, Ford SUV season will end soon. Now, for a limited time, get $500 retail order bonus cash on a 2022 Ford Explorer and Bronco Sport, only at your Northland Ford dealers.
Welcome to the rustic side of Black River Furniture Outlet, Western Wisconsin's cabin store. Buy unique, one-of-a-kind pieces made in the USA, featuring aspen, hickory, barnwood, and specialty woods like walnut and maple burl. Top dining sets, bars and bar stools. Find epoxy pieces, coffee and end tables. Cabin furniture bedroom sets in king, queen, full, or twin. Bunk beds and case pieces to match. Huge selection in stock to take home or deliver today. Family and veteran owned, Black River Furniture Outlet, Black River Falls.
Jerry here with Stockman's of Osseo, where we have the area's largest selection of alcoholic beverages. We have seltzers, a large variety of beers, over 100 varieties of wine, cocktail mixes, liquor, and I'll be looking for you even over here by the original beverage, water.
Get the day's news in your inbox. Email newsletters from News 8 Now. Sign up today. Go to news8000.com/newsletters to get started.
Today is World Stroke Day. Strokes are the #2 cause of death in the world. According to the World Stroke Organization, 1 in 4 people over 25 will have a stroke at some point in their life. Doctors say that detecting stroke can be tricky and unexpected.
It happens unannounced, and most people who come to us have no symptoms before.
Symptoms of a stroke can include trouble speaking, paralysis, and a severe headache that doesn't go away. If someone is having any of those symptoms, doctors advise you to call 911 immediately. And Breast Cancer Awareness Month is drawing to a close, but the awareness continues. As the second leading cause of death for women, breast cancer can affect all people. For Hispanic women living in the U.S., it is the leading cause of cancer death. Mayo Clinic Health System estimates that 24,000 Hispanic women were diagnosed in 2018. Regardless of where women live, early detection and exams are important.
Breast cancer screening is very important because it's one of the tools that we have to find cancer when it's still early and is very curable.
Doctors say that lifestyle changes, including limiting alcohol, exercising, and doing daily breast exams, can make a difference. And officers across Wisconsin are asking for your help to keep our area safe from drug abuse. Today is Drug Take-Back Day. Officers take prescription and over-the-counter medications, as well as vapes, in drop boxes around the area to be safely disposed of. Officers say that Drug Take-Back Day is a good way to boost use of the drop boxes and keep the community safe in more ways than one.
Helps keep kids safe, everybody safe, so then it's safely destroyed in a safe environment, so it's not getting out there in other places.
If you missed out on today's Take Back event, you can still bring medications to safe drop-off boxes year-round. There are boxes available during business hours at most area police departments and pharmacies. We'll post more information for you on our website, that is news8000.com. Well, today was beautiful for all the trick-or-treating events today, but I'm wondering, Eric, will the weather hold up as we get closer to actual Halloween?
Oh, absolutely. We'll see temperatures going into the 50s and 60s. I think Mother Nature is going to give us a nice treat for Halloween. But hey, as of right now this evening, look at this. We have clear skies out there at this hour. We have a beautiful sunset on the city cam. 59 is the current temperature outside. Humidity is at 42%. Winds are light out of the south at 8 miles per hour. Numbers for today made it to 64 after a morning start of 36. 55 and 37 is where we should be for this time of year, so pretty much on par on the low end, still well above normal for the high end. And that trend is going to continue not only for tomorrow, but Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and even Thursday. There's one day on the 8th day where I have temperatures flirting with 70s. Now, in terms of the evening and overnight hours, we have temperatures right around 54 degrees by the 7 o'clock hour. If you have plans for the evening hours, we'll go into the upper 40s by 9, upper 40s by the time you join us at 10. And then for your Saturday night shenanigans at 11 o'clock, there you go. Clear skies and a temperature of 46 degrees. Temperatures across the area right now in the 40s, 50s, and 60s, low 60s by the over towards Eau Claire. Double Nichols, 55 in Winona, 59 La Crosse, 55 Decorah, 52 in Preston, 57 Sparta, Black River Falls. Good evening to you guys. You're sitting at 44 degrees. All right, the radar scan right now, clean sweep across the area. High pressure's in control. It's going to stay in control as we go into the next several days. That's what's going to keep us nice and dry and temperatures staying warm. So when you wake up in the morning, temperatures in the 30s and 40s will greet you. 40 in Red Wing, 40 Winona, 40 Preston, 41 Decorah, 42 La Crosse, Sparta. You'll go to 35, 34 in Black River Falls. Sky Tracker. Let's help you plan your evening. Again, clear skies for tonight. The clouds will start to pick up as we go into your Sunday morning. They will last throughout the afternoon and early evening hours. Still tomorrow in terms of temperature, not bad. How about lows to mid 60s, mid 60s in Boscobel, as well as Prairie du Chien, 62 Viroqua, 63 La Crosse, 64 towards Sparta, 62 in Eau Claire. So the details of the first alert forecast for tonight. Clear skies, a crisp, cool evening. Beautiful out there. Overnight lows will be in the upper 30s, low 40s. Winds will be out of the south at around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Here's I got your timeline for tomorrow. We'll start the day off with a temperature of 42 degrees by the 8 o'clock hour. We'll start the day off with partly cloudy skies. The clouds will pick up as we go into the late morning, early afternoon hours. We'll see a temperature right around 56 by noon, 61 by the 2 o'clock hour. And then as we go into your evening hours, we'll see partly cloudy skies by the 6 o'clock hour with a temperature right around 58 degrees. That takes us into the next 8 days. And I want to draw your attention to Monday. That is Halloween. Look at that temperature, 64 degrees with partly cloudy skies. We go to 68 for Tuesday. The big 7-0 for Wednesday, and then we'll see a front push its way through and we'll drop the temperature and increase the precip chances for Thursday, Friday, going into Saturday and Sunday. So Emily, the bottom line right now, Halloween, shaping up to be really good. Now I asked Jordan this Thursday, I'm going to ask you this. Are you dressing up for Halloween? And if so, what are you dressing up as?
I am dressing up for Halloween, and I'm being a cheerleader from the show Glee.
Nice.
For those familiar, they're called the Cheerios, but yeah, good stuff. What about you, Eric?
Well, I'm dressing up as Jordan Fremstad.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah. All right, thanks, Eric. All right, after the break, UWL was on the road for a game that came down to the wire. And all eyes are on Manny Putz as the state's top runner looked for a state title. Kate is in next with sports.
The Board Store inaugural Fall Home Show is underway. A $250 discount coupon is yours just for stopping by to see all the new displays and updates we have made. We'd love to meet you.
I've practiced personal injury law for 4 years.
For 20 years.
For 32 years.
All I do every day
is help injured people get the compensation that they deserve.
At Vigoff and Rohde, that's how we get results.
You protected our rights, preserved our freedom. You may have even risked your life for us. Now, it's our turn to fight for you. Your local Wisconsin emergency, energy, and housing assistance providers and the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund reward the service of our veterans with rental and energy support in their time of crisis. Apply today to get the fresh start you've earned.
The power to change your future is now. The new F-150 is here. Be one of the first to drive the latest, most advanced, best-selling truck for the last 45 years. Custom order your F-150 today. Now, lock in $500 retail order bonus cash on an all-new 2023 Ford F-150. Don't wait. Get to your Northland Ford dealers today.
This is fentanyl, so dangerous that one pill kills. They make it in China, smuggle it through Mexico. Across our border that Joe Biden surrendered to cartels and gangs. Brad Pfaff backs Biden's open border agenda 100%. Fentanyl killed 1,200 people last year in Wisconsin alone. Now every town is a border town. Pfaff won't stop the drugs, so we have to stop Brad Pfaff.
I'm Derek Van Orden, and I approve this message.
If someone you love has been injured, it's important to find a law firm that's fair, prompt, and reliable. That law firm is Vigoff and Rohde.
We've been Wisconsin's personal injury law firm for over 50 years.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports.
Well, the high school postseason is in full swing, and this afternoon was the state cross-country race where we had a couple of state champions. All eyes on Onalaska's Manny Putz, the state's best runner, and proving why today, coming down the stretch here, and he's going to be in a battle for first place. This one's coming down to the wire. We're going to show you the entire final push. Finish line right here, and he just barely gets first place, coming down to a photo finish, but winning by 0.2 of a second, taking first place in Division I with a time of 15:26. I believe that's a top 20 all-time at a cross-country state meet, and it's the fastest time by a sophomore at this state meet as well. And this guy still has 2 more years to go. Now, Cochrane Fountain City's Wesley Proshinsky also taking first place today in Division III. He had a time of 16:08. And in the girls race, it was a dominant day from the Cochrane Fountain City girls. They took first place in Division III, including a first place finish from Addie Duhlman with a time of 18:58. In Division II, the West Salem girls took 8th place, and in D1, the Holman girls took home 10th place. In soccer sectional finals, Aquinas taking on Northern Pines, and Andrew Sutton taking the free kick here, and this man, he doesn't miss. His 41st goal of the season, and that's going to send the Blue Golds to the state tournament. What a win. They'll be playing over in Milwaukee on Friday, and in Division II, Toma's postseason finally comes to an end as they fell to Pulaski 1-0. And we had the second round of the Wisconsin playoffs last night. Well, over in Minnesota, they had round 2 today. Caledonia got the win over St. Charles. That sets up a rematch from earlier this year against Chatfield on Friday, with the winner going to state. And then both La Crescent and Rushford-Peterson season comes to a close as they both lost. And then in Minnesota 9-man division, Spring Grove dominated Grand Meadow, so they'll move on to the next round, and Mabel Canton fell to Lanesboro. Tonight, we have the sectional final for the WIA volleyball tournament, and we've got 3 teams with a chance at making it to state. No easy matches tonight. West Salem and Bloomer are over in Arcadia. Waniwak Center is looking to make it to state for the 2nd year in a row. They're down in Richland Center taking on Highland, and Westby is up against their toughest opponent of the year. They're taking on St. Croix Falls in a true away game, as Westby had to make the 4-hour trip to their high school. All right, switching up gears, UWO on the road in Oshkosh already with a big lead, but they're going to add more. Kaiser Helterbrand finds Joey Stutzman on the wheel route, running up the sideline. He's going to get a huge block here from his teammate. Stutzman making it all the way in for the score. It's 28-10 Eagles. Second half, Oshkosh making a bit of a comeback, but Kaiser Hildebrand on the QB draw gets through for the score, and lacrosse now up 35-23. But Oshkosh wouldn't go away, and with less than 5 minutes left, they found the end zone to tie it up, but the PAT was blocked, so this one stays at 35. UWL stopped on their next drive, but West Salem native Ryan Burney is going to boot a 51-yard field goal right through the middle of the uprights, and that gives the Eagles the lead, and that's how it would end. 38-35. Eagles escape a thriller. Now that's all I got for sports. We'll be right back.
Get the day's news in your inbox. Email newsletters from News 8 Now. Sign up today. Go to news8000.com/newsletters to get started.
At Batteries Plus, we power family road trips. We power bedtime stories. We power our local hospitals. We power connections with friends. We do more than replace batteries and fix phones and tablets. We help our neighbors power their lives. How powerful is that?
Visit Batteries Plus for free auto battery testing and installation. Get powered in-store, curbside, and at batteriesplus.com.
More than 300 murders just last year. Terror at the Waukesha Christmas Parade. But Defund the Police radical Mandela Barnes still supports eliminating cash bail, releasing dangerous criminals back into our communities. Barnes says,
reducing prison population is now sexy.
Actually, releasing criminals isn't sexy, it's dangerous. Radical Mandela Barnes won't keep your family safe. Senate Leadership Fund is responsible for the content of this advertising.
To everyone who craves a fresh meal, come have a taste of Wisconsin.
America's Dairyland.
As in real dairy.
It gives Culver's fresh frozen custard its famous rich and creamy flavor. Like really rich.
So rich.
Rich and creamy.
And our cook-to-order Butterburgers?
They're topped with, you guessed it, Wisconsin cheese.
But it's the smiles we put on your face with every meal made just for you.
It really makes our hearts melt.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
When you watch News 8 Now, expect the facts.
When it comes to assessing properties at the market value, the city of La Crosse has fallen behind dramatically. Reynolds says although many people saw a dramatic increase on their property assessments, their property taxes will not increase.
Expect something extra.
Logan Eldred and Whitney Tuft farm hemp in Westby.
We're making products year-round.
Our main goal is to bring the community a better quality of life through the use of this plant.
News 8, expect more.
All right, here's a look at your forecast for tonight. 7 o'clock in about, about 4 minutes. See a temperature right around 54 degrees. We'll go to 49 by the 9 o'clock hour. By the time you join us at 10, 48. And by the time the Saturday night shenanigans start downtown, we'll see temperatures in the mid-40s. Overall, not a bad evening whatsoever. Not a bad Halloween either. We're going to see temperatures in the 60s. So.
Not bad at all.
Good.
Honestly, what I wanted to say earlier is younger me would be so jealous of these temperatures because I always had to wear a jacket over my costume, and I feel like this would be perfect for not doing that.
Oh, absolutely.
So kids have it easy these days.
Oh, they do. And now they're all insulated and everything. That's not fair.
They've got the built-in
It's like
heaters
20
in the
degrees,
costume.
and we're sitting out there in like thin gear. Yeah.
Exactly. Come on, you guys.
Right, they got it.
All right. Well, thank you for watching News 8 Now at 6. We hope to see you right back here tonight at 10.